Ben Hadlington Firstly, I would like to thank Tony Pulis for the start of his spell at our club. He built that stability and brought us some great games. But I think we have outgrown him and, with the additions we have made, he did not utilize them correctly. Pardew is the bookies' favorite and, looking at his previous management style, he plays with out-and-out wingers, which is what fans have been calling for. He also starts fantastically at most clubs he has managed, which is what we need. We need points on the board, and his win ratio of 42.1% is higher than any of our last 6 managers. Sean Harrison Albion Chairman John Williams has the task of selecting a new manager that will appease disgruntled Baggies fans as well as be good enough to ensure Premier League survival. We have cried out for free-flowing attractive football at the Albion for a while, being told we have the talent available to achieve such as annoying when Pulis starved us of that by his limited capabilities. Albion need a manager like Ronald Koeman, whose idea of football is to get it down, move it quickly and attack. If chosen, roller coaster times would return to the Albion, but he is along the lines we should be looking towards. Tom Goffey. So, who's next? The way I look at it, there are 2 approaches to take. The first is, tried and tested. Someone like Sam Allardyce or Pardew, someone with plenty of Premier League experience who's faced similar situations to the one we find ourselves in now. This will likely be the owner's favorite approach, and it's understandable, but will we just find ourselves in the same position a couple of seasons down the line? The second is to give a promising, up-and-coming manager a shot. Someone like Derek McInnes, Chris Wilder or Graham Potter. A more long-term appointment than an instant reaction. Yes, there is a lot more risk involved, but the reward long-term could be a lot greater. Personally, I would like to see us take the second approach. I feel the fans need the next appointment to be someone we can really get behind and believe. I know that's a bit cliché, but I look on in envy at the likes of Bournemouth and Burnley, 2 clubs who gave promising coaches a chance, stuck by them and are now reaping the benefits. In my opinion, it's exactly what is needed to breathe life back into the club and its supporters. Sarah Rudge Monday marked the end. It was probably one of the least surprising managerial sackings in recent times. Almost 3 years into the job and the board decided that our relationship with Tony Pulis had run its course. With recent results and performances becoming increasingly concerning, it was inevitable that this would eventually happen. The majority of the supporters agree that the right decision was made, but what disappointed me most was the reaction from some Albion fans. It's easy to understand why people are happy with the sacking, but some of their reaction has in my opinion been disrespectful. Under the leadership of Alan Irvine, prior to Pulis' appointment, we were consistently languishing near the relegation zone. Since Pulis took charge, we have attained stability in the Premier League once again, consistently finishing in mid-table along with the dream of Europe last season. Clearly this season hasn't been good enough, but to claim that we have not progressed as a football club since his arrival is surely ludicrous. Would we have had players of the ilk of Johnny Evans and Gareth Barry a few years ago? I think not. Gavin Blackwell. The story goes like this: a large power plant broke down, causing major disruption. Numerous engineers tried to solve the problem but failed. The top brass called in an old-timer who had long since retired. He immediately went down into the labyrinth of the factory, tapped on a particular pipe, and the system restarted with power. The old man then submitted his bill for 1,002 francs, 2 francs for knowing which pipe to tap. Having savoir-faire may impress the sophisticated, but honest-to-goodness know-how, a potent blend of experiential knowledge, ability, and the lessons of trial and error is the key quality which separates the winners from the losers in hard, practical world of professional football. As we do know, old heads are experts at giving destiny and lady luck a helping hand.